What is going on, guys? It is N60 Sean, and at the end of the previous episode, after Pat had decimated 3 hero YouTubers, well, I'd say decimated actually. They put in a very strong showing. Maximum credit to Remnant Elementa, Max Axe, and also Insane Monkey 91, who all faced off against PopularMMOs in a Strike Force rules match. But then this guy, Brawn Sprout, turns up at the end, and it looks like that he is going to be taking on Pat. Pat said that if one of these heroes' characters could defeat him in Strike Force rules, then he will join the cause of the heroes and the YouTubers in facing the villains. Guys, it's the first video of mine. If you've ever watched, make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on and jump through all the hoops that you need to do so they find out when we do a next video. That would make me massively happy. And also smash the like button. Well, I'll tell you, talking of smashing, Brawnsprout is smashing Pat in the face. Look at Brawnsprout's MMA get up. He's got some nice little shorts on. He's got a headband. He's got some gloves. He's got ankle tape. And Pat, who's already looking quite exhausted through the previous matches that he's had to go through, is not going to want to have to face a 7'6", jacked up flower like Brawnsprout, who is just tossing Pat around like Stephen Hot Garbage. Again, you've got to remember, Pat has been through a lot. He's not going to be at 100%. Maybe someday down the road, we'll see these guys face off one-on-one at maximum strength. But right now, Brawnsprout's got smashy. Brawnsprout gets smashy. He's got no real thirst for victory, just a thirst for destruction, as he's just slapped the taste out of the official. Pat's gone flying. I don't think Brawnsprout knows what Strike Force rules are. I don't think he knows what any rules are. He just knows he likes to destroy, and now he's got steel steps. And oh no, I don't think this is about winning for Brawnsprout. I think this is just another avenue for him to destroy stuff. And looks like Pat is going to get them leaves. And Pat puts spine first through the barricade. And Brawnsprout, whatever needs to happen, it needs to happen quick. Because remember in the last video, 2 villains, the Wraith and why is Brawnsprout chasing the referee? The referee wants no part of Brawnsprout, who is just keen to just sock the referee. Just flew with a clothesline. Oh, I'll see you later. Oh, mate, that ref's dead. Ref's dead. Look at him. KO'd by Brawnsprout. And now Pat flying in with some right hands. So the Wraith and Cluto have turned up at the Strike Force building. And if Brawnsprout doesn't get Pat, or do some sort of alliance, there could be every case here that Pat might end up in the clutches of the villains, which would be bad news. Not good news at all. What is it looks like Brawnsprout isn't going to beat Pat. He isn't going to. Brawnsprout is dragging Pat by his head. He is going to drag him kicking and screaming to the YouTubers and the heroes, and physically just drag him to the heroes and the YouTubers if he's not going to come under his own duress. And now Pat fighting back. Pat, who's essentially going for some sort of element of a competition here. But it is hard to reason with a 7'6" flower who's kneeing you in the solar plexus. Oh, Pat, why did you go? Now, Brawnsprout, he's got Pat on his shoulders, and he is just going to carry him like that back to the heroes and YouTubers. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Brawnsprout, not in the most gentle way, dumping Pat on the ground because he's just seen. Oh, Clue just bounced off Brawnsprout with the right hand. And now Brawnsprout has spotted some villains who made their way into the arena. The Wraith, the former Heroes champion, and Cluto, who spotted that Pat was at the Strike Force arena on the television screen, stole an ambulance, and then hurtled down to the hotel. And now here comes Pat. Are we going to see an unlikely alliance of Brawnsprout and PopularMMOs? Here, as Pat now, with a hammer and sickle to Cluto. These two fighting for their lives here. And the Wraith bulldozing Brawnsprout. It's not very often you see Brawnsprout thrown around like that. And a huge Yakuza kick to Pat. Brawnsprout, mate, it's on you to defend Pat. You're our last line of defence here, mate. And now Pat and Cluto brawling on the stage. And Brawn Sprout, oh mate, this could be the end of the Wraith. The Wraith could be going for a ride here. And Brawn Sprout power bombing the Wraith off the side of the stage as Pat, with probably whatever last energy he's got. We always think that Pat's at empty and he manages to pull something out of the bag from somewhere. Is now brawling with Cluto. Did they face, I think Pat has history with these guys. I think in the Heroes and YouTubers tournament, I think he faced the Wraith in the finals at N60 Mania. So I think Pat knows everything. He's got oh mate, that ref again. No love lost between Pat and the Wraith. As that referee will probably want to be looking for another line of work. Strike Force officials crawling all over the place, trying to get some sort of handle on things here. As Cluto and Pat's brawl have gone to the backstage area. In all these different arenas, the backstages are very, very similar. Russian leg sweep from Pat. Obviously got some very unoriginal arena designers in this city. And oh mate, the Wraith absolutely hammering down on Brawn Sprout. And this does, through a table goes Cluto. And Pat, I think, just backing off. I think his fight is fought. He's been through multiple challenges. And Pat's return to, and now Brawn Sprout and the Wraith have now gone backstage. Huge uppercut to the Wraith. The big question, what are these two up to? What is their mission? What is their goal here? As Brawn Sprout delivers a huge stiff kick under the chin of the Wraith, and the Wraith tastes concrete. Down goes the Wraith. It's Brawn Sprout. Oh mate, Brawn Sprout's got a chair. The only thing more dangerous than Brawn Sprout in MMA gear is Brawn Sprout with a solid steel chair. And now Cluto is just crawled out of the wreckage of that table and is now caught up with Pat. Is there anyone else? Are the other three heroes going to revive themselves? As Brawn Sprout now is at that chair blocked by the Wraith. And oh mate, he's squashing his head like an orange. Do you squash oranges? Like a grape. They didn't really squash grapes. Like a watermelon. And down goes Brawn Sprout. Oh mate, this has not gone according to plan. And chokies. What is happening here? And Cluto. Oh mate, Cluto with some sort of claw on Pat. What is Cluto doing here? Cluto with a claw in on Pat. What is Cluto? I do not trust having Cluto's hands in anybody's mouth. I would not want Cluto's horrible scaly reptilious hands in my mouth. What is he doing to Pat? What is this? Pat being reminded, and now wait, Cluto running and signalling, I believe, to the Wraith. And the Wraith mid-assault on Brawn Sprout. What did that claw do to Pat? Was this the mission all along? Was the mission not to brainwash or beat Pat? But something has happened here, and Cluto and the Wraith are hightailing it and escaping in the ambulance in which they arrived in. And that doesn't look good, does it? That does not sit. Oh. Nice. Nice bit of ambulance work. Give the devils their due. That was smooth. And now Pat. Oh, that's a Brawn Sprout who's taking his shorts off for some reason. Brawn Sprout got a little overexcited. And now it looks like Pat, who's obviously understood what the villains are all about, wants to join the side of the heroes and the YouTubers, probably in respect of Brawn Sprout. And here in the villains compound, speaking of villains, here comes N60 Sean, flanked with his tag team champions for backup, because we're reaching the final stage here. The final battle is nigh and the battle lines are going to be drawn. The stipulations and the rules for the final heroes versus YouTubers battle, which is going to take place at N60 Mania, is going to be decided in the next couple of videos, probably the next video, but the next couple of videos. The big questions. Pat now has joined the heroes and the YouTubers out of respect and out of being reminded of how much he hates the villains. If someone had shoved the fingers in my mouth, I would have wanted to take them down as well. But what did the Wraith and Cluto get from Pat? What happened there? Questions, big questions hanging over here. Smash a like if you're enjoying Season 9. We're almost at the end. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. In the next Season 9 video, we are going to be working out what is going to be happening at N60 Mania. Leave your suggestions and ideas of what you'd like to see at N60 Mania in the comments as well. I've been N60 Sean. See you later, guys. Bye bye.